Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the New Boston, and in this tutorial we're going to be taking a look at converting variables or data types. So in this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to do it with CType. Now there are many other ways to do it, and we may be covering them in the next couple of tutorials. So we'll go ahead and create a little demo application for this. We'll go ahead and select a new project, Windows Forms application, and we will just call it CType. And we'll go ahead and click OK. Now let's come over here and we will add a button and a text box, or several buttons. So now we'll add a text box. Okay, here's one. So we'll just go ahead and set the text box name to text raw variable. And we'll set button 1 to convert to double. Not the name. Button convert double, and we'll go ahead and set the text to double. We will set this one to integer, and we'll set the text value to button convert int, and we'll go ahead and set the name of this one to button convert boolean. And we'll come down here and set the text value to boolean. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and create an event for each one of these buttons by double clicking on them. Okay, so button convert to double, we're just going to go ahead and create a variable. So dim raw variable as string is equal to text raw variable dot text. Now this is gonna text raw variable dot text is gonna always be a string because text boxes handle string. And then we'll declare final double as double. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to set final double equal to, and now we're gonna convert the raw variable to a double. So we'll just type CType, and this takes two arguments. Now the first argument is the variable that we want to convert, or the data that we want to convert. We can use variables, or we can use numbers or strings. So we can go ahead and type raw variable, and now for our second argument we have object as type. Now this is the data type that we want to convert it to. So we'll just go ahead and convert it to a double. And we will just type messagebox.show final double. Now let's do this again for converting to integer. So we'll go ahead and take this raw variable and we'll go ahead and paste it down here. Now we'll create another variable, so final int as integer, and now what we're going to do is convert raw variable to an int. So final int equals CType. Now the first argument is going to be our data type, or our data that we want to convert, so that's going to be raw variable. And what do we want to convert that to? We want to convert it to an integer, and we'll go ahead and show that in a message box. Now we will do this one more time and convert it to a boolean. So we're going to go ahead and take our raw variable right here, paste it right there, and we'll declare final bool as boolean. And now we're going to type final bool equals CType raw variable, and then we want to convert that to a Boolean. So now let's go ahead and run our program. So you can see here's our form right here, and if we type a number in, let's say 10, and convert that to a double, it's going to give us the value 10. Now it doesn't look like any changes have been made, but it is in fact a double value. Now let's go ahead and type in a different number, such as 23, and if we convert that to an integer, it's going to give us the value 23. Now it looks the same, but instead of being a string data type, it is an integer. Now for a Boolean, we're going to have to type either true or false. So if we go ahead and type true and click Boolean, let's try false. Looks like we've got a problem here. We didn't show it in the message box. So let's go ahead and add messagebox.show final bool. And we'll go ahead and run this once more. So we'll type true in here and convert it to a Boolean, and you can see that it gives us true with a capital T, because when you're using Booleans, it's either capital T true or capital F false. So if I type false right here and click Boolean, it gives us a capital F false. So go ahead and use CType, practice with that. You can convert variables to other data types, or you can, instead of using raw variable right here, you could use the text true, converting that to a Boolean. And so go ahead and just play around with that, and once you know how to do that, you're not going to forget it, move on to the next tutorial, and thanks for watching.